Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of UncleCode Review. Hello, my Sam, and hello, Ash. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hello, Uncle Good.
Good morning.
That's a good name, UncleCode Review.
Fits
We
perfectly.
like it.
So the first one we're gonna have is Wayne.
Wayne,
He's now
Oh,
12 years old. Yes, he
So
joined 2019.
let's see what they have done. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. So we're gonna start from Wayne. Okay, so we're gonna start from Wayne. Okay, you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is one of the code. Then May Sam, you choose anything you have for this, or you want me to run it?
Run the code first, and I talk
Run
about
the code. Hmm.
All right. This is, yeah,
Interesting.
quite obvious. Square and a circle inside. This is a practice that we are giving the kids to show that about the comparison in the area and surfaces that they are doing so. So there will be a circle that fits inside a square, and there is another circle that encapsulates the square as well. That will be another practice. For this one, it shows that the area of the circle is smaller than the square, while providing that the same diameters.
Okay, great. So, well, first of all, Wayne, or I want to call you Bruce Wayne, the Batman. So that's a really interesting thing. I really love this. Mathematically, there are lots of complicated geometrical questions that people can create by this concept. When you contain two geometrical shapes, especially circle and other things, because polygon and circle, they have connectivity, especially regular polygon, like a square, like pentagon, and then you can contain them into a circle or let them contain a circle. Actually, there are terms for that, but I don't going to go to that part now. But it's really interesting. Let me take a look on your code immediately. First of all, thank you, Bruce Wayne, to choosing Tom as your turtle name. And then so here begin filling the colors. And oh, look at here, 200. It is interesting. You know what? He used a string. Thanks to Python that can do such a kind of things, which actually is one of the weakness in Python programming language. Make a number because you're going to do numbers, integers. 200. 200 is not a string. Turtle is a string. Light yellow is a kind of a string, but 200 is a number. So you're going to do that. In Python is okay, but don't do that. Okay, it's a better habit that you make sure that your code is implicitly says and do what you want, what you were trying to do that. So 200 like in 19, all of it. And then so if you already learned for loop, so I suggest you, I guess you know the for loops, you joined 2019, so it's better to do not repeat the code. Wayne, but you know you're Batman, you use technology to make things faster than anyone else. So here you can also do the same things. You put this one in kind of maybe for loops, for count in range maybe 4, and then doing this, so it led you to write lesser code. Okay, so it's a little better and more Python-y or professional in that kind of style.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna go to kind of, that's really interesting. 200, and then you went to half of the 200, right? It's 100 pixel. That's really interesting because it's 200, guys. So if you want to come and draw the circle, you have to come first 200 here, and then do the circle. And he's done a circle. So the circle, there's something important. You see, Maysam, that the circle number is half of the square length,
True.
right? So it's
This practice is basically before for loop and before variables. Later on, they will redo it using variables, so they will be that way. But you can also show that one too. Also,
I love to see the for loop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that I like to add here is that I like variable. I love variables. Make your job, really your life and job easy, and looks you much smarter. So here I'm gonna say that, let's say I create a side length or side of the square. You're gonna go 200. So here we're gonna use the side, and so then here will be side divide by 2, right? Or and then here again side divide by 2. So if I'm gonna go and I like to do this, so and oh, what is that? Okay, and then I run it. Now I have a smaller version. See now, like that.
Very nice.
You zoom out. So we're gonna do that. Try always when you answer a code. Try to, because you got the pattern. Try to play with the same code. It's not necessarily you go to the next code. You can do a lot of things with just only this code. Make it more complicated or interesting or beautiful and challenge your skills. And all your students, you have to always do that. Doesn't matter, you're a professional coder at any level. Many times we play with something we already solved. It doesn't mean we shouldn't work on it. Maybe there are other solutions, and that led you to explore and find even smarter and better approaches. And I really like it here. Beautiful. Nice green, light yellow. It's a nice combination. This boy has taste of colors, and light yellow.
Light yellow and
yeah, it's interesting. Very
green.
Green. Perfect. I think that's a very nice code. Great, Bruce Wayne. So now let's go for the next code.
Well done, Wayne.
Yes, Bruce Wayne. So let's run the code.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one? I'm gonna go through it.
This one again about the similarities. That's the about the how you can zoom in, zoom out of some shapes, and you will see that. And about the function as well. So function allows us to repeat something over and over. It's for reusability. So he did for practice on functions.
Interesting. So Bruce Wayne.
One point. On this state, they already learned about for loop.
Okay.
So
great. So now my point applied here. So let's back to your code, Bruce Wayne. That seems you have to a little bit reconnect yourself to iteration and for loops, and that's a really nice thing. If you do that, most of your code will be smaller. And beautiful way of using the function. I really like it. I love function. Function's amazing. Function let everybody jump to be just in one step. You can do a lot of things. That's what computer does. Computer and programmer hate repetitive tasks. They love cognitive tasks.
Laziness.
Thinking for living. What may sound?
Laziness.
We are very lazy. Yes, that's a good kind of lazy.
Simply.
There is a code. I mean, I'm not sure it's from Bill Gates or not. It said, give always the hardest task to laziest people. They will find a good way of doing that.
It's Bill Gates.
Yeah, it's Bill Gates.
And he wanted to say coders, but he tried to be
that's one of the good motives to be a programmer. If you find it, you don't want to repeat something over and over, so you have a good job in.
This is not only this happens from the very, very, very early time of the human being. That means they're always innovative people. They were looking for a way to make things, repeat faster, producing producing motions, and many things, because we know that scalability is important. Now this became so achievable because things happening on the computers environment, digital environment, and you at your age, Bruce Wayne, you can do fantastic stuff. So now I want to dive to your code. So to just make it really quick, I'm gonna pick up these for loops again here, and I'm gonna come here. Nice, you have variable. I love variable, so I like just gonna do this, and I will make the S is the side, right? The 90-degree. So Bruce Wayne, sorry, I'm gonna remove a little bit of your code. Okay, I'm your friend Batman, by the way. Okay, so that's a nice way. So now if we run the code, probably we're gonna get the same thing. Yes. And then the width, the color, great. It's really good because it led you to, you see, that's the beauty of the function. You can now have different kind of a score without repeating the code again. That's really nice. I see not all the students, they really get a lot of parameters in the code. That's a really good thing that you pass a lot of parameters to your code. Gold, lime, and prepper. So this is great. This is very beautiful. I think rather than the for loops that I can see here, the rest looks all nice. You
can also use for the Vida, but give all the width the same number. It could be changed to show it better in the code. Maybe 2, 5, 10.
Sorry?
The width of the line, he put a width of the line, but it's giving for all three the same width of 2.
The same.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something because because I like when you work more on the for loops. I give you an idea here. Why not we do a for loop here? and then or range, for example. There are different challenges that you can think about it. So just something for simplicity first. Let's 50, 100, and 150. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna write this one, and maybe here I'm gonna write if this is the side or length. So, and then I pick up this variable and I put it here. So I remove again this code. So, and then I run it again. I'm gonna get the same thing, huh? But I want to give you a challenge. What you're gonna be able to do if we want to have also same thing for the color as well, or also same thing for the thickness of the line. So that's something that you can think about it. But this is a better way than previous one that need to have 3 times the square. So you can mix all of them like that. And I will give you just a bonus here, something a little bit geeky. Okay. So what was the first color? A light or gold? Gold. So look at what I'm doing here. I put in parentheses or braces. Look at here, 50 and gold, and then 100 and let's say lime. So I just lime. I will close this one because I don't want the code to get out of the screen. So here, look at this, length and color.
Ah, good.
Python, this is called decoupling. So Python go through each tuple, and then get the first one and put in the length, and then get second one, put in the color. That's amazing. Yeah, that's super nice. I love Python. And if you come here, write the color and run it, you're gonna get this.
Nice.
Now I have a question. Are you able to also bring the thickness of the line in the same way that I did it? That's a challenge for you.
Yeah, they learn after these. After the functions, the next activities, the next thing is to learn about list and tuples and other, the other sort of variables, basically.
Perfect. Nice. So I think Bruce Wayne, really, I'm proud of you. Fantastic, great. At your age 12, when you do that, I can't imagine what you're going to do for our universe at the age 18 or maybe 15. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Love you. Do the best. I'm going to see more beautiful codes and activities from you. So I want to see the picture of the Wayne again, Bruce Wayne. Let's bring the Bruce Wayne. So great. I'm very, very happy to see you here. Wayne, your t-shirt also is green. Definitely you're a green guy. And then thinking green for all of us. So everybody,
very good, perfect job.
So much.
Really.
Thank you, Maysam. Thank you, Ash, and thank you all, and especially you, Wayne. This was another episode from UncleCode Review.
Good.
Before Wayne, listen. We're gonna tell you that you are programmers.